Hey, and welcome to our group. I am so excited to have you and super excited for you to get started. I thought it would be helpful to go through what you get in your box with you really quickly, and then we can also clearly chat too further and just kind of help you with anything that you have questions about. And if you need help creating like a specific meal plan, I'm happy to help you do that as well. But I'll show you just kind of quickly what comes in your box, how to get around on the on-demand, and then also just a crash course on the containers, and hopefully it'll help. So this is what your box looks like when you get it. And you'll obviously get your Shakeology if you did the shakes, and if you did the performance line, you'll get that in your box. Tons and tons of great recipes. Happy to help give you ideas if you need that. You'll also get your containers. I don't have it in here, but you get a shaker cup too. And then you will get a guide that talks about the containers, which I'll go over in just a little bit. But it does have some awesome recipes. It has Shakeology recipes, and it has breakfast, lunch, and dinner recipes as well. And then it also in the front will tell you how you can determine which bracket you fall in, which I'll talk a little bit more about. And then the foods that fit in each container, which, as you can tell, the containers are very inclusive of a lot of things. And then just some more information about Shakeology. It's so much more than just a protein source. It has tons of superfoods, actually the equivalent to 6 salads. So this just gives you more information, but so many good things come from drinking it, and excited to see how it helps you as well. And then this is just some recipes for Shakeology as well. So that's what comes in your box. And then I will show you about the on-demand. I'm going to share my screen. And this is what the on-demand looks like. So this is where you'll access your workouts, plus there's some awesome recipes in here too. So you'll go to beachbodyonDemand.com. You will log in with your credentials when you set up your account. And this is what the screen will look like. So I'm on the workout tab. And the great thing is these workouts stream on your computer, they stream on your phone. You can actually download a free Beachbody On Demand app, and they will stream on there. Or if you have a Netflix device or something that streams like a Fire Stick, a Roku box, anything like that, smart TV, you can download the On Demand app, and you'll be able to play your workouts on the TV. So on the computer, you can filter by what you're looking for. So you can do it by your fitness level, the time you have, the type of workout that you're looking for, and then even the trainer as well. So just to show you a little bit more information, I'm going to click in the 21-day fix. But if you haven't looked around yet, there's tons. But to make it easy, you can filter. But if you're looking for something, just a basic workout that's pretty short, 30 minutes, and covers like all total body, I would start with 21-day fix. There's tons of modifiers for every move, and it's just a great full body workout. So when you click into it, you'll go to the workout list section. That's where you'll actually play all of your workouts. Now, when you go to the program materials, this is where you're going to find all of the getting started materials for every workout. So every single workout in the on-demand is going to have this section. So the Start Here guide, I went ahead and opened it. So this is what you can look at to get started with any of the workouts. So they should have some type of getting started guide for every workout. So in here, you'll find your calendar that you can follow for the workouts. This will actually break down, just like in this booklet, this breaks down the container breakdown for you. So you do this formula and you will figure out which plan you fall into. But I will say there's one caveat if you are looking to just maintain your weight and you're only looking to tone, you would not take the maintenance calories. Same goes if you're nursing, or if you're pregnant too, you would not be subtracting any calories. But depending on your goals, make sure that is one thing that I would ask. I do want to make sure we're talking about what your goals are so we can fit your meal plan to your goals. But if you are going to do the full formula, then you will look down to see which group you'll fall in. And if you fall in Plan A, that means you will get, I haven't opened these yet, but you'll get 3 greens a day, 2 purples a day, which is your fruits, 4 reds, which is going to be your protein, 2 carbs, 1 blue, which is like a healthy fat, so that's cheese, avocado, hummus, things like that, 1 orange, and then 2 teaspoons, which are going to be your oils and nut butters. So that will tell you the breakdown, and that's all in that Getting Started Guide, and it just gives you some more information, a sample meal plan. And finally, this is something I was going to say later, but make sure you're always, if no one likes to do this, so make sure you take pictures and do your stats, just because sometimes the scale won't move, but you'll see other areas, you'll see progress in other areas. That's what we call non-scale victories. And then this will also tell you in all the guides what you need for the workouts. So that's Getting Started. And then if you go back and you go into the nutrition of all the programs, the food list is where you'll find what fits in the containers. So this is going to tell you exactly what you can fit into your containers. So for your greens, very inclusive of all veggies, purples, your proteins, your carbs, your healthy fats, and your seeds and dressings. I will say this list is created by order of priorities. So the sweet potato is always recommended over oatmeal. But that's not to say you can't have those things. It's just showing you that if you feel like you're not making progress, if you're stalling, if you're plateauing, we can work to swap out some of the carbs or proteins or fruits or veggies that are higher up and see if you start to see better progress. But that's how you will calculate your meal plan. So if you're in Group A again, looking back to what group you fell in, you would get 3 veggies a day. And so what I do and what I like to do if we have the time to do like a one-on-one call is I'll help you create a meal plan that fits with your schedule. So I'm going to show you just a quick Excel that I typically fill out for my clients, and then I will send it to you. So this is an example day. So this person fits into Group A, and that shows the containers they get in a day. So this is where I help you break out your meal plan. So for example, this person, we would be putting their shake in the morning. So they get a scoop of Shakeology is one of your reds. We add a fruit to it, and we add some unsweetened almond milk, which 4 ounces or less just counts as your teaspoon. And it was a coconut almond milk, or coconut milk, not almond milk. So anything, just as long as they're unsweetened, and they're less than 4 ounces, they just count as a teaspoon. And that'll say, like in this booklet, it'll talk more about the different, what fits in all the containers. And I will go back and show you in here in the nutrition section, the eating plan. There we go. Also talks about all the different containers and food choices and different recipes as well, including like what you can put in your coffee, what milk counts as, all of that's in this eating plan guide. So that's on the on-demand and those additional materials there. So I found that. I'll go back and show you. Just in the nutrition section and then the eating plan. So going back to your meal plan, so if you're in Group A, this is what we would put their shake. I usually do mine either as breakfast or lunch. So I actually love to add spinach to it as well. So that's always something you can do if you have a hard time eating your veggies because you can't taste it. And then eggs is going to be one of my reds, and then I put like a snack as half a container of fruit. And I will say all of your food lists are going to go, it says, if it just says the food, and that means you fill the container, and you just fill the container to count as your container for that group, unless it says like tangerines, 2 small, apricots, 4 small, eggs, 2 large. So with eggs, 2 eggs equals 1 of your reds. So little nuances like that, it'll say if it's not something that exactly fits in a container. So we would make, that would be one of your reds, your eggs, and then a piece of fruit. We'll do like half a fruit. And then for lunch, we did like a protein, which would be chicken or salmon, veggies on the side, a fruit, another half of fruit, and then some quinoa, which is a great carb there at lunchtime. And then for snack, raw veggies and avocado and hummus, which gets your avocado or hummus, which gets your healthy fat in your green. And then for dinner, a chicken pan meal. I love sheet pan meals, which would be your protein, one of your greens with your veggies, and a sweet potato, which is one of your yellows. So that shows you, and then you would be cooking with any type of oil, usually like an olive oil, and that would be one of your teaspoons. Also things like peanut butter, if you add that to your shake, that would be one of your teaspoons. Peanut butter is great in Shakeology. So then as you can see, that's how this person has been able to create their day with their containers. So rather than try and just count their containers and fit them in as they can, you can just create break it down into your 5 small meals a day in order to get all of your containers in. So going throughout the week, what I typically do is I usually do my shake for breakfast or lunch. I'll do a snack or 2 snacks, or like 2 small snacks, and then a lunch or dinner if I'm doing my shake at breakfast, or breakfast and dinner if I'm doing my shake at lunch. And the shake really helps because typically that's going to be one of your reds. I always add spinach to mine, so I get in a green. I usually do a fruit in there, so I get in a purple. So right there, that gets in 3 of your containers, plus like a teaspoon. And it's the more you put in there, the more filling it is. So that keeps the meal plan super simple. And if we do have a chance to talk one-on-one, I can help you create a simple meal plan that will help you stick to it, and it will incorporate foods that you actually like. So if you have any, so I can send you this template, but I would also be more than happy to walk you through one so we can make sure you're doing something that's sustainable and also getting in the foods that you like. So I will go back. The only other thing I want to show you with the on-demand, if you go to the nutrition section, there is a, if you're doing 2B, I will say, if you're someone who's doing 2B with this, this is where you would access this. This is something separate from just the regular on-demand access. It's a different nutrition program. So don't be worried if you don't have access to it. You would only have it if you were actually doing the 2B program. But if you go on down, there's a section called Fixate and a section called Shakeology. This has tons and tons of awesome Shakeology recipes. And then Fixate is a great recipe section where you can find recipes that fit the containers. So they actually do them by videos. So there is a video for all of these, well, maybe. There's a video for all of these different recipes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 2 to 3 minutes. But then if you go to the well, I'm locked right now. If you go to the resources section, there's a PDF, and it shows you all kinds of different grocery lists and recipes that fit the containers. So it's essentially an easier way than just looking on Google. It's locking up. Oh, there it goes. And they're super healthy, and they already fit the containers. So this is where you can, there's some great kind of foundational videos talking about the pantry and the containers. So this is a great resource to check out for more information about the containers too. And then in the resources section, there's a PDF of different recipes to try. So I like love their chicken salad. I make it almost every week. And this is where I found it. Okay, yeah, so recipe tip sheet, and then here's all the recipes too. So they have both videos and a PDF. So hopefully that's helpful. I know that I quickly kind of zoomed through that, but wanted to make sure that you had a better understanding of where everything was, how to access everything, especially if we haven't had an opportunity to talk yet, or if we, just with competing schedules, it can be very hard. So just wanted to make sure you're set up for success. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you have time, we can definitely do a one-on-one call to create a meal plan. But hope you have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.